It seems that no one has the balls to talk about what is happening to Joe Biden's political prisoners. The people arrested for protesting January 6 are being subjected to inhumane conditions, physical abuse and psychological torture. And the excuse that the left will give you is, oh, it was a coup, it was a violent insurrection, it was terrorism. But in reality, the protesters on January 6 killed no one despite how much the media wishes to lie about it. The protest caused minimal public damage and no private damage. When the protest was told to disperse at 6:30, they did. Because of January 6, about 400 people were charged for protesting. The majority of these 400 people were charged with misdemeanor trespassing and misdemeanor obstruction of a government proceeding. These people have only been charged, not faced trial yet, have been for months denied bail because their political opinions are too dangerous to let them loose, even though vast numbers of them have never been put in jail before. They set up a special little facility for them in D.C. Upon arriving in jail, you are kept in 2 weeks quarantine due to coronavirus in solitary confinement. After the 2 weeks, they are put in 23-hour-a-day solitary confinement. Because the facility was previously not in use, the cells are full of black mold, the sinks too, the water they drink. During their 1 hour of free time a day, they are expected to shower, though there is nothing to cut their hair with or shave their beards. They are denied the right to practice their religion or religious services. They can't even talk to their lawyers. It takes 2 weeks to schedule, and when you do get a Zoom call with your lawyer, there's a guard sitting in the room with you. The guards, of course, who are extremely violent against the jailed protesters. According to one of the prisoners, they came into one of the protesters' cells in the middle of the night. They handcuffed him and beat him in his bed senseless. Allegedly, when another guy was having a mental breakdown, they came into his room and pepper sprayed him. And if you complain about the physical abuse of the DRC, they will punish you for it. This is what it looks like when the state is coming down as hard as they can on you. This is what it's like to live under a tyrannical state. Meanwhile, Black Lives Matter, who claims to be against the state, against the system, against the man, they have for months burnt down cities, caused billions of dollars of damage. Their protests have claimed lives, they've killed police. Them and Antifa have set up autonomous zones and said that they are no longer part of the United States. And what happened to them? Mayors and governors ordered the police to stand down, to kneel to them. If they ever got put in jail, they made bail the second they got in. Their bail paid for by House representatives and senators like Kamala Harris. Tyranny isn't a threat that's coming, it's here.